So let's jump right back into J.B. Harold Murder Club. And of course see if we can actually load our state, but we apparently need to get into the game first. So maybe now? Ah, there we go. Okay, so what were we doing? We were... oh right, we were... yeah. That's good. That's real good. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's see here. The investigation? What the hell is an investigation? Huh. Well, let's continue then, shall we? You don't know who the murderer is yet? Screw you. Alright, I want a search warrant for Robinson's house. Right. Splendid. Thank you. Alright, let's head over to Robinson's house. It's up here, right? Right. I have a warrant. Alright, let's see. You don't... come on. Check the bedroom. Silver earrings. Alright, we're in business. In your pocket? But wait, but... god damn. And what about the kitchen? Do we have a knife, maybe? Right, we have a knife. That is not the butcher knife that was stolen earlier. So... I just want you to stand there while I search. Apparently there's nothing there. Well... okay. That means that we have something at least, so let's head into the identification room. Initials SM. How about this knife? So that is the butcher knife, okay. About the same size as the murder weapon, and we found traces of type AB blood. The question then becomes, if we head over to the record room, apparently we can't actually... Right, the question is... oh hey, there's a quick jump. Had I known this a bit earlier. Right, let's hop back to the Robbins house and... no, I want to go inside. Thank you. Yes, what is the victim's blood type? That is exactly what I want to discuss about this guy. They can't be Janet's, though. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, actually, what about the rape? This is the first you've heard of it, is it? I sincerely doubt that. The victim. I do believe that the victim actually did have AB blood, if I don't completely misremember the intro sequence. Alright, let's visit the holdings. It's the one family we haven't spoken to yet. Alright, here's you. You are the... Proficient at both basic and Fortran. Well, there you go. Member of the Anemone Club. Alright, just running through quickly here. Blah 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 blah. Fred found someone recently that he cares for. Perhaps something related to the SM. And Janet Robbins. But the thing is... Ah. Right, of course, Shelley MacDonald. Bill has been seeing someone behind Janet's back, then. Interesting. Thank you very much. And yeah, that would be the girl here. Sure, I wear earrings. The interesting thing is that this mentions that man was first stabbed to death, but yeah. How about, do you know Janet Robbins? Okay, they went to the same high school. Alright, I have a good feeling that you are involved in this one, my dear. Ah, here we go, Shelley's apartment. Let's have a look around first of all. It's just a short walk from Hoolington College, which means that if she's involved, the murderer has a place to flee to. Alright, let's visit. Is that some sort of pompadour mullet? What is wrong with your hair? Why would you do that to yourself? So you're Shelley MacDonald, you worked at Robert's trading family, alright. Also, I like this one. My parents died when I was young. I had a sister, but she died too. Yep. So, do you know everyone else? Most importantly, Janet Robbins. Drive a silver car, huh? I really wish I could ask the woman with the initials SM about the silver earrings that I found with the initials SM. I suppose that would be too simple, wouldn't it? Let's head over to Big Burger. And why do I continuously misclick that? I want to go inside. A chocolate bopper. Hello there. Oh, you're Nick Goodman. Like in college and stuff. Excellent bass player. Well, there you go. Do you know the other Robbinses? No. Janet Robbins is the brother of Ralph Robbins. I see, I see. Ralph was dropped off around 10 near the school. Alright. And he drives an orange Fiesta. I'm terribly sorry. Alright, we've been collecting a lot of information, but nothing really useful so far. Let's visit a hotel. We haven't been there yet. Front of the building is all windows. Well, nice for them. For you. I'm just going to run through your basics here. Alright. You never forget a customer's name or face. Well, that is very useful. That is very useful, my friend. Mr. Robbins had a reservation the night it happened. For a king-size bed, which most likely means that he was expecting company. Aha! And he has witnessed Shelley MacDonald together with Bill Robbins quite a few times, but he does not know who Mrs. Robbins is. What do you know about this watch? Manuel Barkley. There you go. Right then. So we know that Mr. Robbins was planning a bit of a rendezvous with someone here at the hotel, but was murdered instead. So the question is, who done it? I wonder though if we visit the family home, if we can track down the wife. Well, Lumbiac, you know. Sometimes you just have to walk up and say, "What about rape?" And here we have the housekeeper. Qualified midwife. Do you know the people you work for? Okay, she apparently likes Fred. Do you know Shelley? You probably know whose fault it was that her little sister died. Aha! So, Miss MacDonald works for the victim and left her silver earrings under the victim's bed. However, her sister's death was supposedly caused in part by the victim, so that means she has plenty of motives to get involved. Manuel Barkley came here to visit. There's no one else around. Well done. This is getting curiouser and curiouser indeed. Let's see. Let's go back to the parking lot and have a second look around here. You do not need to see my tickets. Because I am a human. And you clearly aren't. Oh, so you jog every morning. You wouldn't happen to have spotted a murderer? Apparently you don't know anyone. I don't quite believe that. He and the real estate agents. Interesting. So what real estate agent would that be, I wonder? Let's go back to the Hungry Fisherman and see if anyone has arrived. Let's see. Let's have a chat with Miss Shields. Your blood type is type B today, but you're not sure what it'll be tomorrow. Wow. Huh. Don't like to talk with cops, eh? Often came with a woman with long blonde hair, right. So basically has been unfaithful for quite a while. The name doesn't ring a bell. Might have been coming from the church. Liberty something or another. Well, since as I mentioned when we played this earlier, I do suspect that money was involved somehow. She drives a white Mustang. There you go. Okay. He might have been headed for Liberty Bank. Hello there, miss. Ah, this guy was featured in the intro. Let's see. He likes to play golf. Well, look at that. This construction of his new company's parking lot was completed only a few days ago. Mr. Holding has done some questionable sources of monetary support. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. What does that tell us? Need to visit Mr. Howard, I believe. Shifty-eyed, is it? Disco Inferni, Dancing with the Devil in the Pale Moonlight. That's a title, at least. He likes to drive. Interesting. Interesting. You don't seem to know anyone, apparently, despite the persons there saying that they have. Bill Robbins always went out of his way to be nice to the rape victim. Well then. I'll be back, Mr. Howard. I'll be back. But for now, I need to figure out what to do and with whom. Let's see if we can get something out of this. Shelley MacDonald is taking the day off. Well, of course she is. You do not know Lord Manuel Barclay, despite the fact that someone told me earlier that Mr. Barclay spoke to you. You wouldn't want to switch places with her, you claim, but I have a feeling that is not entirely correct. Still, I would really need to speak with Miss Robbins. The question is, where can I find her? Yellow's not here. So where is she? I'm pretty sure she would be able to shine some light on this. There's no one else around anywhere. God damn it, where is everyone hiding? Oh, I suppose we can speak to the other holdings. Wow, here's a guy that actually looks like a human for once. And he is president of the HH company, right. He's got a pilot's license. Are you familiar with Edward and the rest of them? Bill really flaunted his extramarital affairs. Yes, I've sort of deciphered that myself. Drives a black BMW. Why am I not surprised? Wait, actually, one more thing. I would like to speak with Lucy. Whoa. Hi. So we know that Michael is innocent at least. He took in the daughter of a friend of his who died. Oh? Oh? That be Miss Shields then, I suppose. Hmm. Dr. Randall apparently wasn't home at the night of the murder. That's interesting. Very interesting. We still haven't actually gained access to the... Oh, now we can go to the church. Wonderful. Seriously, the triggers for unlocking different destinations seems to be very, very difficult to spot here. So what do you do, mister that is wearing black and a cross in the church? Oh really, you're a pastor? Well, call me surprised. And God is your life's companion. Yes, yes. Hobby, you give love to those who need it. And you help out with the youth group. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to have to book you on completely different charges than murder, I'm afraid. Wait, he's already buried? Just how cold is this case? Let's see here. What about Charlie MacDonald? About a week ago, praying for Mr. Robbins' soul. That's interesting. Heard a car coming from the graveyard. So then, the doctor is the only one we haven't visited yet, I believe, and I still do not actually have access to that. To the cemetery we go. Let's see. So, how do you know everyone involved, I wonder? I like that you're only allowed to ask about certain people. Simon Randall performed the autopsy. Well, that is interesting. I really wish I could visit him and have a chat with him. I wonder. Still don't have any evidence to work with. Let's see if there's anything else here. There's that array, but that's not going to help us now. What's going on here then? No suspects have been arrested. There is no one to sign a confession. So that room is completely useless for now. So, do we want to go searching somewhere, I wonder? Wow, I can actually ask for a search warrant at the cemetery. What, will I go down into the crypts and poke around in people's skeletons or something? Also, I like search warrant in the parking lot. No, sir, you are not allowed to have a look around the parking lot unless you have a warrant. I know my rights. Really, there are a lot of people I would like to have a close look at. Seriously, search warrant at the Big Burger. Why? What say you, stream chat? Should we grab ourselves a warrant for Howard's apartment or the Downs Hill Cemetery? Search warrant for the bank, yeah. Just walk into the bank and say, open the vault, I need to check your money. Crypt hunting it is. You don't have enough to justify a search. Alright, fine. Where do I have enough then? The parking lot? Apparently I'm not allowed to search anywhere at the moment. Huh. Well then. Okay. Let's have a quick analysis. Here's the victim, right? How do I actually bring things up then? And we have the Carringtons that I have apparently not even met yet. Alright, that's the victim, and he looks like that. Edward Robbins. The younger brother, we still haven't met the wife. This is troublesome. At the college, we met both the professor and the... Alright. Let's see, we haven't spoken to the president of the Gaslight Theatre, which would be a good idea, I believe. Apparently someone else is staying at Hotel Grand, so we really need to figure out who that is as well. Yes, yes. So, how is the investigation progressing? 66 interviews. Try to organize all your leads. I'm sure we will find a clue that doesn't fit. Sure. Why are you being such a dick? Seriously. You have given me nothing. Okay? So he's not around, is he? Right then. Can I visit the clinic yet? Apparently not. Where is the flag I need to get in order to actually be allowed to do that? So Mr. Barkley has been staying here for the last couple of weeks. Hello there, Mr. Barkley. You're an AB, you say? Interesting. And you travel and you always make money when you go to the racetrack, which means that you will probably need a little money to get started. You claim to not know people, and then when I take up Simon Randall, you claim not to be able to see how that guy and you could possibly be connected, which means that you know who he is. Which is interesting. Raper downhill, nothing in particular. Nothing in particular, really. Right. So how do I gain access to that goddamn clinic? Well, let's visit the college again, I suppose. Talk to everyone's favorite person. Make sure to ask about literally everyone. Everyone seems to know that. You fish together with Paul Davis. Well, that's interesting. Right. Was apparently killed somewhere off-site. And what's this? Oh, that's the church. Okay. I still want to know where the bloody clinic is. Seriously. Let me visit the clinic and speak to that silly doctor. You'd think that the coroner would be a pretty decent source of information, you know? Alright. Let's think for a while. What are we missing here? We gotten a little more of that. Still have no idea where Mr. McBain is, which is a shame. And we still don't know what the characters are, and what is that anyway? Is that me? It looks, seriously, it looks like me. So the victim apparently knows someone. Well, actually, that has to be Janet Robbins, isn't it? Yes, that's Janet. Then where the hell is she hiding out? Manuel Barkley. I know that you're involved somehow. Yeah, and where the heck is Heart Safe, and what is Heart Safe? It's a really curious name. There's a friend of Ralph. Have we even spoken to Ralph yet? The bar people have all been spoken to already. But there is a missing link here. There is a missing link, and I strongly suspect that if we can just get in contact with Janet Robbins, everything will work out. Shut up! Let's just ask for search warrants for everywhere. Seriously, just let me do whatever I want. Let me arrest someone then. Oh, you're useless. And we can't do anything here either. Really, this is getting a bit annoying. And we know that there is a murder weapon, most likely. Initials SM were here. Seriously. We found what is most likely the murder weapon. Yeah, Psi Alpha, I tried to bring up. I tried to bring them up. But it wouldn't let me. I don't know what you're talking about. Of course you know what I'm talking about. I literally found a bloody knife in here. Where is Janet Robbins? She's been staying with the Carringtons. Right, wonderful. Then where do the Carringtons live? There we go, finally. Now we'll be able to make some progress. Freelance interior designer. You're a terrible person. Born in Boston. Good to know. How do you know everyone else? And Joe is the estate agent. Ha! There we go. Things are falling into place, slowly but surely. Wonderful. So what were you up to? Home, you claim? Alright. Let's speak to Ralph first. Hello there, kid. You're also an AB. A great third baseman, okay. Okay. You belong to the school psy club and study criminal behavior. Interesting. So how do you know every single person in the game? The murder was a class project. That would be a pretty amazing class project, really. Pick out a fitting victim and murder him. Somehow, she looks like she has chocolate ice cream for hair. Her eyes are tiny, her mouth is tiny, and her nose is 1/3 the height of her head. I sincerely hope you married into money, Bill. So you have no natural skills, you have no hobbies, and you're a widow. Okay then. Let's discuss everyone. Aha, we have twins. So if the boy put on a wig... Seriously, I wish that this was like LA Noire, so I could just stand up and shout in her face, "Bullshit! Tell me what I want to know." But no, that's not allowed, is it? Alright, please tell me that I gained access to something else. Still nothing. Oh wait, here we go, the Home Estate Agency. Why are your faces so wrong? Here's another AB at least. I'm going to get a proper search warrant for everywhere as soon as possible. But first I need to grill these people for any information I can get. Claim to not know anyone. Supposed to meet a customer, but the person didn't show up, and that is the person that we know passed by, but disappeared. Inquire about management. So, how's your company doing, yeah? Alright, and we still do not have access to the bloody clinic. Huh. I need a search warrant for everything. There we go, now we have access to E. Robin's house, that's wonderful. Let's see what we can find there. Right, off we go. Stand aside, woman. I have a warrant. How about Edward's room? I said search room and not marvel at how boring it is. Jeez. How about the kitchen then? Wow, this was useless. So there is literally nothing here. That's wonderful. So we visited all the rooms, but have been unable to find anything. Then what was the point of that search warrant, damn it? I still don't have any access to the clinic. It's a damn shame. Most likely a red herring. I really need to come in contact with Mr. McBain. Let's see, he lives near the college, you say? There we go. Oh, that's a nasty little house, isn't it? House of a murderer. Oh hey, it's Groucho Marx. He cut his hair. No family. Huh. Too many special skills. So the HH company is in trouble and probably needed money that was supposed to come through someone. Yes. And this is the interesting thing, because he claims that he met Edward and had a few drinks, most likely at the Fisherman Bar. But according to Edward himself, he was not out at all. Great, wonderful, couldn't be better. Why do I get the feeling that you are not being completely honest with me? Of course, then again, no one is being perfectly honest here. Bill once told me he knew who did it. Well, that's simple, because it was him. Jeez. Alright. It gives us a little more to work with a little being the word in case here. So, prosecution. Let me in everywhere. I need to dig through everyone's trash. You know I need to dig through that trash. I also want to arrest everyone in town. I want everyone sitting in my room. Analysis shows us that we now have contact with pretty much everyone except the Randall Clinic. Why, God, why? Then we have the original father of these two children, who apparently died, but I suspect that given the fact that there's an icon here, that he's probably still around somewhere, magically. So I suggest I speak to Barkley about the Randall Clinic. Well then. Let's go do that. Might as well. We know that you were out and about. The question then becomes... what were you up to? Everyone seems to know about Dr. Randall. But what about me? I need to know where he is. I have spoken with everyone at the station, yes, because there's literally no one to speak to for some reason. Growing increasingly impatient here, really. Seriously, how do I get into contact with Mr. Randall? I need to speak to Randall. Like, right now. I so wish they would just let me do it already. Just let me go there and speak to people, goddamn. If you knew about that... Well, why don't you tell me? Tell me about your sister. I don't have a search warrant for these premises either. Still haven't unlocked the clinic. Seriously though, what sort of idiot would not allow me to speak with the coroner? It doesn't really make things easier that pretty much everyone hated Bill. I think pretty much the entire town has some sort of motive to kill him. Seriously, Miss Shields, help me out here. Tell me about the rape. Barkley does not have a car, Psi Alpha, though thanks for the tip. Apparently he prefers to walk. There's no point in asking me, I know nothing. Well, screw you too. Look, I know that James McBain was coming from the church the night of the murder. Why don't you tell me about it? Car coming from the graveyard. But I've already been there, looked around, but I didn't achieve anything. That car is still missing. That doesn't actually help me. You claim to know no one, which I feel is somewhat questionable. Ah. We are at a bit of an impasse, I believe. If we can't get to the clinic or the heart safe, then we are pretty much dead in the water. I wonder... Well... Let's body slam the prosecution one last time. Ah, there we go. Now we have access to Shelley's house. Oh yeah, bitch. You are going down. Hello, my dear. I have a search warrant. So let's have a look around. A blood-stained scarf. Really? Really, really? Tell me about the scarf, Shelley. I think you do know. I think you do know very well. Identification. Have a look at this. Traces of type AB blood, same as the victim. So, that would mean that we have literally found the victim's blood in the bedroom. Well, yeah, seriously. What do you mean we don't have enough evidence? I found a bloody scarf with the victim's blood on it hidden in her bedroom. How could you possibly? Give me a break, man. And still nothing around anywhere else. How's the investigation going, you ask? Well, let me tell you about the investigation. Fuck everyone. Still no connection there. At least we know now that Shelley is involved. Up over her freaking neck. Investigation so far. If you feel it's going nowhere, try something new. Yeah, like shoot someone. I have 3 points towards interrogation out of nowhere, at least. I guess asking the victim's family about the scarf is a decent idea. We need to know whose scarf it is. If anyone has seen it before. Let me speak to the president. And I can't actually ask him about the scarf at all, because this game is a douchebag. Good lord. Please just stop. Right, let's go visit the Carringtons. I need to speak to Janet, please. Please tell me. I can't ask about the scarf here either. My God. Alright. Can speak to Howard, I guess. It's been a while since we spoke with you. Claim to know nothing. Why do I sense that you are lying? And come on, Shelley, we both know. We both know that you're in this. You don't have an alibi. I found a scarf here that matches the blood type of the victim. But you simply stand there and say, "Duh," and that's enough for my hard-boiled detective to go, well, I guess she's innocent. I like that literally everything we come up is ask random person. That's basically everything we can do. No, we can't speak to him either. Right. Where to the hungry fisherman then? Was he wearing this scarf? Well, apparently I can't ask that, despite it being a completely obvious freaking question. Look, what the hell? Why? Ralph Carrington apparently completed an impressive research paper entitled "To Commit the Perfect Crime," and he is a twin. What is that right? Seriously, look, we all know what happened here, okay? Ralph cross-dressed and then murdered the man. I know it was you, Ralph. I'm going to ask you about everything. Everything. I really would like to speak with the doctor, the coroner, the one man I know of, apart from the security guard, that has been in contact with the corpse of the deceased. Any information there would be invaluable. But somehow, no. Nothing. Hello there, Mr. Ogre. There's no one else there. So that's it. Right. So who do you speak to if you want to get a hold of the doctor? No idea. Hello there, Nick. Ralph claims saying he had something to do, and you dropped him off near the school where the murder was committed, and we know that Ralph hated the victim. So, yeah. This is just going downhill quickly, isn't it? It's making me feel like an idiot too. Because it feels like I'm missing something completely obvious. Hmm. Let's research these rooms. Because it feels really strange that I would be allowed to search these rooms but not actually find anything. Nothing in the kitchen either. I don't care that it's a nondescript room. What I want for you is to find something. Seriously, Pamela? Let's go speak to our favorite god again. Maybe he saw Ralph or any of the other fellows passing by. Hang around after the murder took place. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yes, thank you. Let's visit the scene of the crime again. And still nothing. And that fellow in the cemetery is not really telling me anything. For some reason. Claims that she probably knows where the rapist was, which supports my theory that Bill is the one. Now I want to go inside and confront her again. I'm going to confront her about her rape until she tells me. I'm going to be the worst sword person. You do know who did it. That's exactly why I'm here. Give me another search warrant. I have a good feeling about everything. Ah, there we go. Now I can suddenly search through Howard's apartment. What did I do to... This game makes no sense. It just randomly goes, well, now you can. But why? Yoink. Ooh, I want that painting. Can I get the painting? At least now I got some fresh evidence. Bank book. The question then is, it is his? The name of a Mr. Stanley Howard. It was a huge chunk of money, this man. Money that I am very sure he did not have. So who did it come from? Let's discuss that with the president. Well then, let's visit Howard himself and push the bank book in his face. Come on. Well, back to the police station it is. No, So, who are we going to search today? Do we have enough evidence to bring him in? Oh, hey, we can suddenly arrest Manuel Barkley. Why? I haven't found any new information whatsoever, but suddenly I can arrest a guy? Okay, sure, why not? Oh, I see he has already been... Oh god, fine. Right. Hello, Manuel. And apparently he does not know anything. So... I was allowed to arrest a man. I do not have enough evidence to actually... Huh. Well then. That's just... terrible. Then why did we arrest him, prosecutor? Why? I like that the interrogation marker apparently is a pistol. That can't be right. And I still do not have access to the bloody Randall clinic. Let's see. I know that someone was speaking to Manuel. The question is who? Well, where to next, I wonder? Sci-Fi wants me to bother the Carringtons again, so let's. Hello, everybody. Hey there, Janet. I'm going to ask you about everything at least 10 times. Do you know Manuel Barkley in any way? This is ridiculous. Talk to Ralph. Yeah, I suppose I should. Well, I still don't have any more evidence to bring against him, so... That is a very good point, Overminty. Actually, let's do that. Let's visit the place that Manuel was most likely to take his meals. But apparently, no. I can't really present anything either. Thank you for being completely useless, Nick. Right. Let's speak to the prosecutor again. Since we've already learned that there's really nothing telling you when and when you can't, so... Oh, yeah. Suddenly I have a search warrant for the Carringtons. Why? I literally haven't done anything to It's like he's toying with me. I have a warrant, my dear. Right, so how about Ralph's room? Suspiciously clean, eh? Bottle of tranquilizers. And how about the kitchen? Nothing. His room is suspiciously clean, and he is obsessed with criminal psychology and has written a report called The Perfect Murder. I would be willing to say that that alone is enough reason to bring him in and chat to him, but I want to arrest everyone. Can't we just arrest everyone? Let's just bring everyone in and throw them into a cell until they talk, you know? No, I can't do that either. Right. No new reports. This means that we have no more evidence. Well, you know what, everyone? I think we're going to have to leave this case alive for a while. We can pick it back up next week, but I think that if we continue running about like this, just blindly asking everyone, it's going to just turn into a pain. So let's all just enjoy some smooth jazz music as J.B. Harold contemplates shooting himself. We'll come back to this game, definitely, because we need to figure out who done it. And I promise you that I will. So let's save that state again. My god, we played this game for over 2 hours. Holy shit. Well, at the pace this is going, it's probably going to end up being a full LP. The first one in the thread. I'm going to have to go over the current evidence and connections in my head a bit, and hopefully next week I will have a couple of ideas on where we can go. But until then, I'm afraid to say that the stream for tonight is over. And naturally, as usual, I have to say thank you for watching, especially those 14 of you who actually stuck around to watch this whole thing, because wow, what the hell. In any case, next week we will find out who done it. Look forward to it. Have a nice week. And so we end the recording.